you were Derek Jeter's first manager. You were the guy in the clubhouse when Jeter first came in. Was he wearing 2 at the time when he first walked in? Did they give him 2 right off the bat?
That's a great question. I know we sat in the clubhouse one day. I'll never forget. It was a day game. It was over. We were getting ready to call him up, and Nick Peoria, the clubhouse guy who took Pete Sheehy's place, has been there since Babe Ruth, and Dick Michael and I were sitting down and saying, what number are we going to give this guy? And we thought a lot of him when you get a single digit.
Yeah.
He might have had a go-between. That's a great question.
I just wonder. I think we're looking it up right now. I just thought maybe you would know that. But you heard, you were there when they were discussing, let's give him a single digit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I said, I remember I told Stick, I said, listen, if it doesn't work out with this guy, we're going to be down Dixie Highway anyway. It's going to be somebody else's problem getting him out of that jersey.
Well, it worked out. It worked out. When was the first time you met?
My job.
Well, when would you first, I guess, lay eyes on Jeter? And was it obvious that he had single digit uniform worn?
Instruction leagues. Back when managers used to actually go to instruction league. Brian Butterfield, who's still coaching the big leagues now with Joe Madden, was with him in Greensboro. I think he made 50, 60 errors that year, and he was in instruction league. I said, Butter, what do you think? And he goes, it's going to be a big leaguer, impact shortstop for a long time. I go, really? He goes, yeah, he's got a little footwork issue we're going to fix here. I saw him at 7:15 in the morning. I remember on field 76 with Brian Butterfield working on his footwork. But what was funny, later on, every once in a while between innings, Derek would look over at me in the dugout as a visiting manager and do that old habit with his feet, how he would, always drop step. When you had more time in high school, you could do that. But and just to tweak me, just to remind me that, I used to do this. So, coaching is important.
I love it. So, so then he came up, and do you obviously, the cup of coffee, how do you think that helped him get ready to be an AL Rookie of the Year the next year?
It was, we were, he said later, I thought was kind of cool. He said, heck, I thought that's where the Yankees were supposed to be every year that time.
Right.
And that atmosphere, and we had him and I think Jorge and Andy, I think Rivera we activated. I remember the grief we took for taking Rivera, but geez, if I'd known then what I know now, I would have used him.
What do you mean?
More differently.
What do you mean the grief? What do you mean the grief that you took? What are you talking about?
No. He was a young, up-and-coming kid, and they didn't think he should be on the postseason roster, Rivera.
Right.
I remember there was a lot of talk about jumping the gun on him. We should have took a more veteran presence, but that's part of the gig. But watching their eyes light up during the game and during that whole September run, and I remember I told Derek and those guys that called him out, I said, listen, guys, if I hear you running the streets here in New York, you guys can go on down to the instructional league. Derek told me later, he said they didn't leave the hotel room for 3 weeks. They were scared to death to be sent back to instructional league.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.